Oh, God, make them do so. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Hassan. Yes, I'm going to find good work. Son. Oh,
God, me not know him, but me feel it for him.
Oh, Jesus.
Me a boy bit to
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what a guan. A blessed and wonderful Wednesday evening to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. Now to the mark, the 1st of March 2023, and the old dirty corner boy them kept our nation's security forces busy all day on this the 1st of March. Now the criminal elements, them strike again, continue to unleash their wrath upon us, the regular members of Chan Public. Now over there in the parish of Westmoreland, a businessman lose fame 3 pints courtesy of the old dirty corner boy them at an exotic club over there in Negril in Westmoreland. The man who lost his life has since been identified as this man presently on your screen, 40-year-old O'Neil Smith, otherwise known as Son in the streets. He is of a Good Hope district in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, the official police reports surrounding this matter is that O'Neil Smith, who is popularly known in the street as Son, was purchasing food items from a cook shop at the Scrub-a-Dub nightclub shortly after 4 a.m. when he was confronted by armed criminals who opened fire, hitting him all over his body. The police was, however, summoned, and upon their arrival, O'Neil Smith was seen laying face down with what appears to be a portion to corn-up wounds to the upper body and head. He was, however, assisted in a bid to save his life to the Savannah Lamar General Public Hospital, where it was confirmed that he is no longer among the land of the living. Now, on the Spot News Media, don't know the why and the who, but most definitely will make his checks, do some investigations, and bring it forward to you, the regular members of Chan Public, in subsequent newscast. Now over there in the neighboring parish of Hanover, a couple narrowly escaped death as they were attacked by criminal elements in their area. This took place in the old Green Island section of Green Island. The couple's dwelling home was also set ablaze by these criminal elements. The police report suggests that sometime around 1:50 a.m., a man and his spouse were at home when they heard strange sounds coming from outside. The man has said to have armed himself with a machete and approached the door when it was suddenly kicked open by these criminals. One of several gunmen opened fire at him. Luckily for him, the man and his girlfriend ran to another room and ran from the house without being injured. It was later discovered that the culprits attempted to burn the building by setting it on fire, but the blaze was extinguished by residents from nearby homes. The police stated that they found 3 spent casings and a number of ejected live rounds. So it would have seemed as if the gun jammed and them try to clear the breach and some jump out. That is how the couple managed to escape. The police who was on the scene gathered all spent casings and rounds from the scene, trying to ascertain whatsoever they can from the evidence presented. The police stated that there is no motive that has been established as yet for that brutal attack. Yeah, man. It just really sad, my peeps, to how we are living. When time a youth a grow up, place like Hanover, unless you come from there, you never really to hear about it. One of them like a cool, quiet, rural, out of the way type of parish. Now look at what Hanover has narrowed down to. And over there in the parish of St. Elizabeth, the parish that is dubbed the breadbasket of Jamaica, the parish that is affectionately called St. Bess by some, but has slowly become St. Worse, because the cool, lush green hills of St. Elizabeth that used to only breed peanuts, pines, and some of the nicest and sweetest watermelon has narrowed down to a haven of criminals. Yeah, man. The police in St. Elizabeth has found some skeletal remains burnt out in a car in the Coker district of northern St. Elizabeth this morning. The police source have confirmed that sometime early this morning, passers-by saw that burnt-out vehicle and alerted the police to their finding. The police found the remains inside the car. The deceased person has not yet been identified. The police source stated that the body was completely burnt out to skeletal remains. So that simply means that even if the person's mother or birth father was there in person looking at them, they could not have identified them because of the deterioration of the burnt out body. Yeah, man, advanced state. Really stay bad, me I tell you, my peeps. Sometimes, boy, we look on police work one little way, but John know them stomach strong for deal with them thing upon a day-to-day basis, Well, pretty much just like we, the regular members of Chan Public, who get the graphic imagery of some of these atrocities. We have a strong for even look upon it, but can you imagine seeing it live in living color? And you also have to be the one to remove some of these dead bodies from these type of atrocities sometime. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough out of John shop there. I just hope that the ones and ones them, take time and come to the realization of the Jamaica that we now live in, and do not sit by idle and wait until it comes knocking on your door before we do something about this crime problem that we have. And people are always saying on the spot, why you always tell the regular members of Chan Public to do this and that, and the police them I get paid for do it. What you all need to understand, that 90% of the time when a crime is committed, the police is not there. So the police cannot function in the capacity that they should without the help of the regular members of Chan Public. And the regular members of Chan Public cannot function in the role without the police. So each one help one. They are equally important to each other. Yeah, man. I saw the thing work. I saw the thing narrow down. Right there, so. Now on your screen is an upcoming dancehall artist whose stage name is Alcohol, but his birth name, Emmanuel Eccleston, is of a Lancaster address in the Kingston 10 area. Now, this dancehall artist, upcoming dancehall artist, was cut down this morning in a hail of bullets at the intersection of Sandringham and Burlington Avenue in Kingston 10. And all of this took place this morning. Now, reports from the Half-a-Tree police is that sometime about 1 a.m. in the wee hours, residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. On the arrival of the police, Emmanuel Eccleston, aka Alcohol, was found suffering from what appears to be some serious carn-up wounds to his upper body and head. He was, however, taken to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what upon arrival. The music industry insiders say that they are shocked at the young artist's murder. The chief executive officer for the Pusher Youth Records, Vivian Thomas, stated that he got the call this morning and was very shocked. He also stated that anyone who knows Alcohol knows that he's a good youth. He's not involved in any criminal activities or anything shady, or just straight music him a pre every day. Trust me. He also stated in a harsh but somber voice that Jamaica gone, the place unstable. He stated that the young artist had much potential and he cannot believe that he is no longer among the land of the living. Yeah, man. Me I telling you, my peeps, long time me I said this, but people just don't understand because the knockings and clappings of our young men has become the norm and no one seems to take it serious. Now we have two criminal elements that is wanted by the police. So on your screen is a youth known as Kevin Fletcher. Them call him Tipy. Now this criminal element, this old dirty kind of boy, is wanted for knockings and clappings with intent to knock it and clap it on some people. But luckily for them, they only sustained injuries. Now, the police is seeking the assistance to locate this criminal element who is wanted by them right now. The next criminal element on your screen is a man known as Chemo Bloomfield, but popularly known in the criminal underworld as Dutch or Daddy Earth. Now, this brother is wanted for murder, wanted for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and also wanted for a series of knockings and clappings committed in the general Spanish Town area. He frequents the Tar Meadows areas, Spanish Town and its environs in St. Catherine. Now, anyone knowing the whereabouts of these criminal elements, please alert the nearest police station or call 311 Crime Stopper Police Emergency number 119 and be reminded that it is a criminal offense if you're caught in the presence of these criminal elements as if you're hiding them from the long arms of the law. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, a word to the wise is always sufficient. So anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.